Do you still make New Year's resolutions?
Failed New Year's resolutions? Here are brain hacks that make your New Year's resolution stick and achieve your goals.
We just need to know how to hack the brain system to help us become more in control of ourselves.
Did you know that 88% of all New Year's resolutions fail? This is based on the 2000 survey of over 3,000 people conducted by British psychologist Richard Wiseman. What could have gone wrong? How do we trick our brains to help us follow through the actions we need to complete to achieve our goals? Here are some brain hacks to consistently and consciously work on New Year's resolutions. The cognitive load, or the overwhelmed brain. Touch your forehead. Behind it is your prefrontal cortex that is tasked to help you think, maintain focus, keep you logical, and process your short-term memory. This part of the brain has a lot to hold up for, and now we are adding new and unfamiliar New Year's resolutions and goals onto its task list. It will be too much for the prefrontal cortex to handle, and you may experience mental fatigue. In an experiment led by Professor Baba Shiv at Stanford University, where they asked one group to memorize a 2-digit number, while another group was asked to memorize an 8-digit number. Both groups were led to a hall where they were offered either a bowl of fruit salad or a slice of chocolate cake. The group with 8-digit number to memorize chose the cake over fruit salad. The brain got overwhelmed and was quick to find the next pleasurable thing. Our prefrontal cortex is connected to our amygdala. It helps the amygdala, which is responsible for our emotions, validates if the fear or threat is logical and just. In this experiment, our prefrontal cortex got tired and our subconscious mind just took over. It will pursue its wants, whether logical or not.
The brain will be in cognitive load state wherein it cannot accept any new information anymore. However, we can hack that brain circuit. What is your why?
In 2014, my goal was to be able to open an account in the stock market so Joel can learn trading. 2015, my goal was to get a car so I can drive Joel around. In 2016, my goal was to get out of the condominium, which was situated right in the middle of the city where air quality was poor. My belief was that Joel may be healed there, breathing fresh air and eating fresh produce. In 2017, my goal was for us to acquire a small condominium in the metro for investment. 2018 was set to focus on my husband's health. In 2019 was a dream to travel since Joel can already do so. It was also our dream to acquire a small house and lot in Davao because we would like to retire there.
I was motivated to set goals because I had a compelling reason to my why question. Your amygdala will already allow you to feel the emotion just by remembering the goal or the dream that you set at the start of the year. It is not actually the material things that you want to acquire. It is the emotion that you want to feel as soon as you achieve your goals.
One goal at a time. If you set 2-3 goals and they can be achieved by a single consistent action, then go for it. You can follow the SMART rule, or specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. If you say you want to cut your carb intake, you may also need to answer the following questions. What specific food carbs you want to avoid? By how much would the reduction be? Were there signs in the past that this goal was achieved? What's the purpose of losing weight? This provides your prefrontal cortex or conscious mind clarity of what you're trying to achieve. There are goals that may not be achievable for a year or two, so step goals will have to be set each year. 2020 was originally set to focus on my personal projects, which are step goals. Pandemic happened. I started to work from home, and so my 5-hour drive daily became available for me to dispose. But I thought that I should start writing songs and write a book, which were my ultimate dreams.
I published that book in Amazon and released 3 singles in iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify.
If your belief is that you are not worthy of your dreams, then you can train your brain through self-talk and visual boards. We don't grow new neurons or brain cells after birth, but the synapse or brain cell connecting to another brain cell, so electrical signals pass, increase through time as we learn new things. But it reduces as we grow older. There are synapses that are strengthened as it is highly utilized through repeated experiences or with our daily undertakings or habits. Other synapses are eliminated, like those that are no longer being used. This synaptic pruning allows us to thrive or adapt in an ever-changing environment. For old habits to die, we must stop doing them and it should go away. We can make new synapses and strengthen those that are good for us. You may try reframing your negative thoughts or divert attention to anything that will regain confidence and strength. If your self-talk is, "I will fail again" or "I can't make it," most likely you're right, because you will not exert a muscle to avoid failing or to try to find ways to make it.
My New Year's resolution in 2020 was to stop feeling unworthy. I told myself that I'm done being shy and playing small. I know that God created me for my dreams.
Our senses are received by our prefrontal cortex. Visual boards with pictures of your goal or quotes can be a constant reminder that feeds into your prefrontal cortex to process. With constant encounter of this quote or picture, the information goes down into your limbic system, which is composed of your amygdala, hypothalamus, and thalamus, or the subconscious mind, which triggers exciting emotion.
I hope this pandemic is not going to put a stop to all the actions that will help you achieve your dreams. The best is yet to come. Happy New Year and Godspeed.